Hey guys, welcome to another video of Weekend Riders. Today we'll be talking about engine break-in period. How to break in a new engine actually. Okay, to break in a new engine, you must follow some simple steps, and if you follow these simple steps, then it will result you're good, your bike's good, and your bike will serve. So what to do after buying a bike? Now after buying a bike, the engine is brand new, the pistons are also new, and what only old right here is the engine oil. I don't know for how much time the engine oil is in the bike, but still the engine oil becomes stagnant in terms of times, and it's totally black. Before you run at about 100 kilometers, the engine oil turns totally black. At this time the engine starts to leave particles in the engine oil, and that's how the engine oil becomes too much of blackish, too much of filthy, and not filthy, the engine oil turns too much of blackish. At this time the engine oil is not good for your bike, so I recommend personally after 100 or 150 kilometers you should change your first engine oil. Now depending on your bike's quality, depending on your bike's engine displacement, I will not advise you to use a fully synthetic or a semi-synthetic engine oil at the first time when you were changing your engine oil. At 100 or 150 kilometers, change the engine oil and replace it with a mineral one, with the one which your company recommends you, the one which your manual book recommends, because it is good for your bike. It is not like that semi-synthetic engine oil or synthetic engine oil will do a good to your bike at this time. Now coming to point number 2, how will you start riding your bike after you get a new bike? The first mistake that many bikers do is by revving it. Don't rev it if it is a new bike. It might be a 100cc bike, it might be a 1000cc bike as well, but don't just rev it. Do rev, but don't make it over revved. Do rev it till 5000 or 6000 rpm, but don't over rev it. Don't push it to the rev limiter so that the rev limiter light blinks. Don't do that. This is a big no. Coming to the point number 3, how will you start riding your bike? Now at first you sit on the bike and then crank the engine in the neutral position. After that, disengage the clutch lever, continuously release the clutch lever while accelerating the bike in a linear manner. Now at this time some of you might ask that why is it required? It is required because your bike is in a totally brand new condition, and in this condition every part is new, so they need to be a little more bit easier before you start over revving it, do some overspeeding or some flyby. I am using personally a Bajaj Pulsar 135 LS since last 2 years, and I have properly followed the break-in cycle. That is why I am getting really good performance from my bike since last 2 years, and there is no engine fault stress till date. Now some of you might ask me that if you change the engine oil at 100 or 150 kilometers, then you will yourself notice the difference, that how much your bike has gone smooth, how much power delivery has been managed. Coming to the 4th point, now keep riding your bikes in some conditions, like in traffic, in uphill or downhill. You don't need to find any hilly type of area when you are breaking in your bike. just use the city flyovers. You will find city flyovers, and when you are taking up the bike, then make sure your bike is not struggling to push you up. When to change a gear, make sure that your bike is getting proper momentum before changing the gears. Now what happens, the much you will manage your riding style, the much you will get your riding style improved, the much the bike's pistons will be free moving in the engine. Your clutch plate will be free also in terms of time. Now coming to another scenario, just drive casually the bike in a lower rpm. They change the gear in the lower rpm, and they think that by doing this we are extracting maximum mileage out of it. But that's not the scenario, guys. If you are trying to ride the bike in a lower gear and you are trying to extract maximum fuel efficiency at the first time in the break-in period of the bike, then it's not good for you. You should maintain a comfortable riding scenario for the bike, and you have to do it if you want a long term life of your bike. So that's all about how to break in an engine, or what to do with a new bike just after buying in. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, share, and most importantly subscribe to the channel. And if you find this video useful, then let me know in the comment section below, and I will make different other separate videos for you guys. Till then, bye, take care. This is Neil signing off.